I want to share something with you. So many of my clients come to me with aches and pains, unexplained inflammation, unexplained tenderness in their bodies, and as they work through the Western medical system, not been able to find the root cause, haven't been able to find medications that solve it. And so I want to share something with you. As a yoga therapist, here's what I want you to know, is our body is a vessel, and it is symbolically showing us, it'll show us what we have experienced in our lives. And depending on your nervous system, depending on what you were exposed to in your younger years or even now, will show up in the body. And a lot of it is undiagnosable because the accumulation of stress and trauma doesn't have a defined beginning or end. It has your awareness to deal with. And so I'm really excited to work with you today. This is the Kriya for conquering imagined disabilities. Now, don't get too hung up on the name, but rather if you have these mysterious aches and pains, things that you haven't been able to get sorted by a medical professional, this might offer you some answers. Okay, so we're going to do a traditional classical Kundalini Yoga class. We're going to tune in, some warm-up exercises, the Kriya itself, a little bit of pause at the end, and then conclude our practice. It is short. It's 9 minutes. And in those 9 minutes, we want to take a journey to helping your body to release some of the stuff, I'll call it stuff, that's stored inside, so that you can have a little bit more freedom in your day-to-day, okay? We don't know if it's going to solve everything, but what it can do, for sure, is help you to know that you're doing something proactive. So let's do that. Welcome, my name is Salimah, yoga therapist, and I'm delighted that you found this video. It's very important for your healing, and we want to do that together. So let's begin with some moments of reflection. What is it that you want to address? What is your intention sitting here? And let's use a sound vibration to connect to the universal field, to bring this beyond the body and into the consciousness of the universe. Press your palms together at the center of your chest. Press your thumbs into the bone of your chest. Sit up tall and straight. Do your best. You can do this sitting on a sofa, on a chair. You can do it in bed. It really doesn't matter as long as your spine can remain straight. Good. Close your eyes now. Focus all of your energy inwards. Take a few cleansing breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and let's tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Last one. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale very deeply. Setting your intention now, feeling the vibratory frequency of your body matching that with the universe. Softly release your hands down. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the teacher within. I call on my highest consciousness, our connection to the infinite in the sacred language of Gurmukhi. Let's begin with a series of warm-up exercises. You're going to put your hands on your knees. Inhale, press the spine forward. Exhale, release all the way to the back. Inhale, come forward, open the chest, open the heart, and release. Inhale, exhale. Go at a steady rhythm now. In each of the practices today, in each of the parts of our practice today, we're going to build a different kind of rhythm. We're going to use the arms, we're going to use the breath, and we're going to repattern not only the body, but some of the thought processes that go into holding pain. How does that make you feel? What What does that cause you to think about yourself or your life experience? I want to bring some clarity to all of that so that we can come into the root causes. We can offer some consciousness, awareness into all of this. Inhaling as you come forward, exhaling as you go back. Last two. And last one. Come to center, hold steady, and exhale. Good. And just check in with your shoulders there, make sure they're relaxed. Our next movement is called spinal twist. So bringing your hands onto your shoulders. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, twist to the right. Go at your own pace. Move from side to side. Make sure your chin goes with you. These are just a simple series of movements to help you feel a little bit more relaxed and prepared for the practice. Inhale very deeply, come to center, hold still, and exhale. Keep your hands in place, and now we're going to drop from side to side. We're creating a rhythm here and also opening up the heart space, opening up the lungs, and moving the spine from side to side. Good, so inhaling as you dip down on one side, and exhaling to the opposite side. Doesn't matter which side you begin, doesn't matter which one has the inhale or the exhale. Find a rhythm and stay with it. Last two. And last one. Inhale very deeply, come to center, hold still and steady. And softly relax your hands all the way down. In today's practice, we'll be using a breath through the mouth. It's a panting. So you may want to have some water close by to you so that in case your mouth gets dry, you can quench your thirst. And if that particular breath doesn't work for you today, you can always default to the nose. Give it a few opportunities, give it a little bit of a chance. And if it doesn't work, then move over to breathing through your nose. All right, so let's begin the practice now. And here we're going to be using a open palm. So like bending at the elbows, bringing your palms up, and then a twist. And as you twist, bring your thumb into your fist and then squeeze your hands around your thumbs. So it's an inhale and an exhale. We're going to be moving fairly quickly, and the breath work is through the mouth. So let's add that slowly and then start to pick up pace. So let's start here. Thumbs are pointing to each other, palm is open. So inhaling, and then Inhale deeply. Squeeze your hands around your thumbs. Squeeze, tense, and hold. We're holding here for as long as we possibly can, minimum 20 seconds. Squeeze your thumbs, squeeze all of your muscles. Tense, tense, tense. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Through the mouth, exhale, let it go. Same process 2 more times. Squeeze, tense, and hold. Hold your thumbs as tight as you can. Squeeze. Exhale, let it go. And one more time. Squeeze, tense, and hold. Tense, tense, tense. Do your best. Wherever your body is today, that's perfect. And exhale. Relax your hands down and just take a moment to notice your experience. If you needed to go slower or faster than that breathing technique, that's totally fine. We'll be using the same one all the way through. And so find a rhythm that you can work with. If you need to slow down, that's great. If you want to go faster, that's fine too. All right, let's move to the next part. So the breathing becomes the same. It's an inhale and exhale through the mouth. Eyes are closed, focus on the tip of the nose. And this time we're going to be pushing out the hands. So here we just want to coordinate the movement. So we start with moving the hands. And now let's add the breathing. So imagine here that you're pushing energy away from you and at the same time drawing energy towards you. So here is almost a transmuting spell, a way to release energy and shift it. Let's go back to breathing. One more minute. Last two. And last one. Inhale very deeply. Squeeze all of your muscles. Send the energy upwards. Squeeze. You should feel a little bit of shaking inside that you're tensing so hard. And exhale. Switch hands. Inhale very deeply. Hold and tense all of your muscles. We're resetting the nervous system now. We've added more prana. And now we're asking for a reset. Exhale. Same thing, opposite side. Inhale very deeply. Tense. Remember your intention. Hold. Exhale. And relax. Savor this moment now. Sit with yourself. Sit inside of yourself. Listen to your soul. Let your body guide you. Let spirit move within you. Beautiful. Let's move on now. This is the final piece of today's practice. And take the hands out to the sides. Palms are open. And start to make backward circles. Now, you know the breath is the same. So here we want to move quickly and we want to transform this energy, okay? So we transmuted, we transformed. You can think about this like a protection as well, protecting your aura. And now let's reintroduce the breathing. 2, 1. Inhale very deeply, squeeze all of your muscles. Now stick your tongue out as far as it possibly can go. Exhale and release. So when we stick out our tongue, we are working with the vagus nerve, directly with the vagus nerve and the digestion. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale very deeply, squeeze your hands into fists, stick your tongue out and tense. Exhale, release. This is the last one. Take a deep inhale, squeeze, tense, and hold. Stick your tongue out. Relax your hands down and settle into your body, settle into yourself. Inhale very deeply. And be in this moment. If that spoke to you, you feel a lightening, a shift in your perception or a shift in how your body is feeling, just know that's a good signal. You might have heard things, you might have seen things, you might have smelled things. All are good signs that your nervous system is responding. Okay, there's nothing to be worried about. Now, if you had those experiences, come back for 40 days. Dedicate yourself to this time on your mat with yourself and the practice, and notice what starts to unfold. This is a medicine that we want to take daily so that we can start to see some improvements. Okay? So let's complete our practice, and I'll tell you a little bit more about how you can stay in touch and take your next steps. Sitting up tall and straight, we close with a mantra to seal our experience. The mantra long sat short nam 3 times. Sat nam. Sat nam. Sat nam. Please ground yourself, bring your forehead and your palms to the ground, closing off the energy of today's practice. I hope that brought you some relief. I trust that it did, even if you don't know it, even if you can't feel it just yet. The practice of Kundalini Yoga is a medicine for the nervous system. And when you can get closer to your body, then you open a channel for spirit to start guiding you, our soul to start guiding us. And being led in that soul-centered way means that we can drop some of the noise of our personality. And that is so incredibly vital, given all the noise from everybody else, from the media, from whoever, however. And so being able to listen to yourself and then actually take the direction from yourself is such a valid and vital way for those of us who are empaths and healers and lovers of life to move forward. And that's the next chapter now, is we have to source from within. We've seen lots of the world shift around us in a very unsteady kind of way. So you got to find that steadiness inside. Now, there's lots of ways for you and I to stay in touch. Soul Compass Coaching, you and I, we're going to work on something for 6 weeks or 12 weeks and really dive in. And we'll use Kundalini Yoga to do that. We'll use numerology to do that. And we'll use the art of deep conversation to do that. The second opportunity is in Harmony Within. And Harmony Within is an incredible group. It's a group mentoring program, all women who are, and non-binary folks who are coming together to heal, to transform, and to do that in community. Also with Kundalini Yoga as the backdrop. We meet regularly, we do live classes, it's powerful conversation. And then finally, Kundalini Yoga training. Not finally, but essentially. 12 months of mentorship, structure, accountability, so that you don't get lost down rabbit holes. You don't keep promises that you don't keep for yourself. You show up, you pay attention, you make these teachings your own. And you do that with me as a guide. You do that with a community of people who see you and understand you, because they're coming from that place too. You won't be lonely. You will be accompanied. So as we embody, as we move forward in this place of embodiment and awakening, let's do it together. Lots of love to you. My name is Salimah, yoga therapist, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, by the way, if you like this one, please like, please share, comment below, let me know where you're coming in from, what you noticed was your shift, and let me know if you have a little cat who's been surrounding you as you have been practicing. See you next time.